On June 23, 2016, a referendum was held across the United Kingdom to decide the fate of the UK's future in the European Union. For the first time in history, 52% of the voters decided to leave, ensuring that Brexit would happen. Although it's been in discussion for a few years now, Brexit finally became official on January 31st, 2020. This means that the United Kingdom, containing England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, are all no longer in the European Union. The topic of Brexit has been the center of controversy since the recent conversation first began in 2016. Andy Charlton, a tour guide at Wimbledon, can still notice the split left between those who supported exiting and those who did not.
This is an issue that has completely and utterly divided the country right down the middle. There are people who are very much in favour of it, people who are very much against.
While almost everyone has their own opinion on it, some people are just happy that the process is over. Aaron Kennedy, an English citizen who spent his entire life in London, believes the majority of the public cares less about actually leaving the European Union and more about the mental toll that United Kingdom citizens have gone through due to the long process of Brexit.
It's been going on for so many years. I think the British public have just had enough of it, to be fair. To be in a Brexit or to be out of Brexit is one of them things that's happened now, so we can all move on with our lives.
Like Aaron, many of England's residents are just happy that they don't have to think about Brexit anymore, especially in the midst of a pandemic. However, many other citizens hold the belief that the UK government should have taken more time to truly understand all the options and weigh all the benefits.
So my opinion before it and now is actually the same, in as much as I don't think it should have happened. The reason being is that actually no one has a clue what they're talking about. Realistically, it's really interesting. The fact that the referendum happened gave people this idea that they actually knew what they were talking about, whereas actually there's very few people who are actually qualified to talk about it.
Some Americans think that Brexit couldn't affect them in any way. However, due to trade restrictions that come with the United Kingdom leaving the European Union, there are some issues that could affect everyday life in America. The day after the Brexit vote was passed in 2016, the euro fell 2% to $1.11, and the pound dropped 8% to $1.36. Since then, both have gradually continued to drop. When the value of those currencies weaken, the value of the US dollar increases. While this might sound like a good thing, a strengthened US dollar can actually cause equity prices to fall in the United States stock market. The overall outcome and possible effects of Brexit are still yet to be seen. Public opinion is still divided, and the controversy over how the UK and the European Union will adapt is in question. It will likely be many years before anybody can say with absolute certainty that Brexit was a good or bad move for the United Kingdom. From London, England, I'm Adam Cook, Channel 8 News.